Hi, I'm India, the homeschool mom life coach, abundance queen, master manifester, and millionaire entrepreneur. Why do I describe myself this way? Because these are things that God has said about me. These are things that I have slowly come into the realization that I am. Hey, welcome to my channel. I am so excited to be here in this space, sharing with you the things that have caused me, I should say allowed me, to create a life I love. I'm inviting you to be a part of me creating, manifesting my dream life. And in the process, hopefully encouraging you to go after your dream life. So let's get started. All right. So the reason I started this channel, as it says, because God said to. And I have heard this since, I want to say like 2019, I think is when I first heard it. And I tried a little things here and there, but nothing stuck. And I didn't understand why it didn't stick until I learned about identity and how imposter syndrome is a real thing. But how do you deal with imposter syndrome? How do you overcome that feeling of not being? And it wasn't until last year, 2024, that I started the work of changing, I guess really not changing, but remembering who I really am. And so as I began to remember who I really am, I started making shifts in some of my thinking. Some of my subconscious programming was reprogrammed to identify myself as the amazing, powerful being that I am. And I am who I am because of whose I am, right? And this has been such a wonderful and powerful change in my life that has led me to this specific video. So this video has to do with how I'm creating my dream life in 2025. So it didn't just start this year, but I'll tell you, I have a big goal for 2025. So my big goal for 2025 is to get back to my pre-marriage, pre-baby weight. And I know people are like, weight, scales, oh my gosh, no, yes, that is what I want. And it is what I want. Does everybody else want that? It's really not my concern because this is my dream life. And in my dream life, I am not 205 pounds. I am 150. Actually, I want to go below that, but I got to get back to somewhere, right? So my baseline is where I was before I got married and started having babies. So that's 154 pounds. So I'm in the kitchen one day and I hear the Lord tell me, get fit. I was like, get fit? Like, what? First off, I'm like, so you think I'm not fit? I had to accept that, girl. You know you're not fit. I'm like, right, I'm not. Okay, I'm fine. Okay, I'm not offended, but I've really got it a little bit am. All right, so get fit. Okay, so how do I do this? So at a different point, I hear him say to eat, I think he said more whole foods. I'm like, what is whole food? So I had to look this up. Like, this is like living foods, things that were created naturally, not all the processed foods we eat. And like some of my favorite foods. So I was like, oh, okay. So I go on this journey to figure out, how do I want to get fit? And so one of the things that I decided was, I'm going to create my own routine. So I created a routine. Actually, I created something based on what I thought I needed to do, and I didn't like it. And I wasn't seeing results. So then I decided, okay, if this is not working and I feel like I'm being tortured, why am I doing this? So then I decided, this is how I'm going to do this. I'm going to create a workout program that I enjoy, that makes me feel good when I finish, feel good doing it. Like, you don't always feel the best doing it, but, pretty much feel good doing it so that I will feel motivated to continue. And so that's what I did. I put together a workout program that works for me, from influencers and workout people on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And I've watched a gazillion videos trying to figure out what works. And so as I'm looking at it, I decide, oh, that one looks fun. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I like how she's doing that. I wonder if I can do that. So I put that in my workout routine. There were some I looked at, I was like, I'm not even going to, please. Why make myself feel bad? I'm not trying that. Maybe someday, but not beginner phase is that's not going to happen. So I said, okay. So I put together 5 days of workouts. So I figure I'll work out 5 days and I'll rest the other 2. And I decided that I'm going to do them. I like to do my workouts first thing in the morning. I'm looking at the timer because I don't want to go on forever. And I really don't like watching people's videos that just talk on and on. So anyway, I'm trying to keep this short. So let me get back to my point. Okay, so my point is this. I said, I want to do something quick. I want to do something that I enjoy. And I want to do something that when I finish, I did feel like I worked, right? Because, you want to feel like that. Put some work in today on your body, And so that's what I did. 5 days working out. And then there's some other factors that I added in, like I want to make sure I do walking or running. And I also want to make sure I do a svelte video. I think her name is Meredith Shirk. She's here on YouTube. And I love her videos because they're like 8 minutes, 6 minutes, and you feel like you got a whole full body workout. I want to do one of those. So I put this plan together and I dropped from 205 to 3. Right now I'm at 203.0. And you think that's like, oh, no big deal. It's a big deal. Because prior to this, my scale kept going up and up and up and up. And I'm like, why do I keep going up when I'm trying to do all this stuff? And I realized that I didn't feel like the energy I was putting into it wasn't a good energy because I wasn't feel like I could really make any change to myself, right? Because I didn't like it. It felt like horrible. And I felt like, oh, they did it this way and I couldn't even get myself to do it that way because my body's so out of shape. And so changing what I was doing to fit who I am and what I enjoy, I think is one of the reasons I have been able to get the scale to now go down. And it's gone down 2 weeks in a row. So I feel like I'm going to do something. So I just want to share that with y'all. And that's what I'll be doing. So part of this lifestyle channel will have me showing you my workouts I'm doing and talking about my goal for 2025, which is to get fit. I've got so many goals for 2025, which, oh my gosh, okay. So it's March. Today is March 9th, 2025. And I think in my next video, I'm going to talk about my goals, my vision for me in 2025. Thank you. And I'll see you next time on this channel.